about life.
I sing everything.
Hey guys, we're here at the It's Possible Little Rock premiere for the Inspiring Artist Movement. If you're not here, this is the place to be. Tell me a little bit about your swag tonight. What you feeling? What's going on inside
My swag?
Yeah.
Well, I got these overalls on the internet.
That's
I
swag.
customized. I got these patches in. I ordered a whole bunch of them. See, this is what I be doing. I'm like, hey, you want to buy my mixtape? And just put it back like that, you know.
Independent is major. Talk to me about that.
Independent is Major started out from a show called Independent Music Night. We just had our 8th year anniversary last year. We're coming up on our 9th year anniversary. We booked over 500 different artists in Arkansas. And that's something I started out because I was just like, hey, nobody's paying me to get on stage, so I'm gonna pay myself. And I started throwing my own show, and then other people were like, what I gotta do to get on your show? I was like, man, let's just sell some tickets, man. We split the money. So, and I started thinking like, well, independent is major, so we gotta do this, we gotta do that. You know, independent is major. And people were like, I like that slogan. So I made a logo, and now it's like a company. And that's my company, Independent is Major. And I'm with the label Grim Music, my brother YK over there. You know what I'm saying? And we've been in a couple films and whatnot. Just look me up. I'm Stephen James, P-H-A-N. Everybody spells my name wrong.
Okay. Well, that's what really tonight is all about, and we just want to celebrate by coming together, even as independent artists. So we'll see you inside. We look forward to seeing the film tonight, and look forward to seeing more about you.
All right, thank you.
You look so good tonight.
Thank you.
I feel like you stepping up here tonight just kind of like turned up the whole swag,
Girl, say
the
that.
whole energy for tonight. Like,
Yes.
why was this important for you to be a part of this project?
Because there is so much royalty right here in this state. Girl, we make diamonds, and we literally have diamonds. So to have this, it's like it's an about time. You know what I'm saying? It's like a shift because right now, the gems that's girl, let me take out my shade so y'all can hear me say this. Right now, the gems that are here, we shining, baby. Yes.
And don't you feel like this is just the beginning, because there is so much potential?
It is.
It's just a matter of time before Little Rock explodes on the scene in a major way.
Yes, and I believe that this is the opportunity for Little Rock to give the world another glimpse. We had a documentary before, and we know what image that set, but now this is a whole nother level. It's a whole shift. So it's just like, it's royalty. I love it.
Okay, so we are here for the It's Possible Little Rock docu-series tonight. Tell me, what are you looking forward to about tonight?
What am I looking forward to? Well, I think it's already started. I got a chance to see some very good friends, be around tremendous talent, feel it, and I even bought some music from us. I got the chance to support an artist. And like, come on, it doesn't get any better than this, does it? You know?
Doesn't this feel like a big thing? I know it's like supposed to be on a local level, but like, tell me, how big does this feel to you to be here tonight?
Honestly, it feels natural because it should have happened a long time ago. And so I will agree with you that it's a big thing,
Yeah.
but I'm glad that we're thinking big.
Yes.
You got a whole vibe going on, like John Lennon, and you know, you got the piece, and that's interesting. That's interesting because we're all here as a collective tonight.
Right.
Tell me, how does that support system feel to you?
It's great. Little Rock has so many amazing musicians, so much broad talent from all genres, and this just shows it. There's so much community here. I'm so happy this is happening. Thank you, Shamel, for bringing us all together, because this is what this city needs, is support from outside, but also support from ourselves, that we know that something big is going on here. So I'm really excited about this, to see all friends and just people I don't know as well. It's a great opportunity for a lot of artists here in Little Rock.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shamel Rivetter, founder of Destiny's Talent Institute of the Arts and executive producer of It's Possible Little Rock. The film you are about to watch presents for the first time perspectives of the elite and celebrated artists within the entertainment industry of Central Little Rock, Arkansas. They will share their views on why they believe there is no national acclaim when it comes to the highly talented entertainment community in Little Rock, despite the city being historically renowned. Lack of widespread national publicity and acclaim for the talented entertainment community in Little Rock has been one of my greatest unresolved issues since my arrival to this city from Los Angeles, California. I've had the opportunity to hear and see some of the best talent, yet I remain baffled as to why these artists' careers seem unheralded and stagnant. What's the holdup? Why is this rich market so untapped? I began to experience a few possible reasons why, with one being the lack of business entertainment knowledge. With all this excellent talent, how could I help these artists gain national recognition? Then it hit me. Why don't you go directly to the source? So I went straight to the artists themselves, and they were extremely happy to share their thoughts. You know, the entertainment industry is not one-dimensional. Artists do not work alone. Smaller industries help support and make a brand successful. This includes professional recording studios, music entertainment teachers, political figures, media and broadcasting, videographers and photographers. In this film presentation, you will hear from them as well. So keep watching as It's Possible Little Rock presents enlightening perspectives of the elite of the Arkansas entertainment industry who shed light on their dilemma. Thanks for watching.
I am Candy Soul.
I'm Stephen James.
I am X2C.
I am singer-songwriter, producer, Melody Group.
My name is Cliff Aaron.
My name is Brian Nolan.
My name is John Kaner.
Oh my gosh, I love music, so I don't try to say I only sing one genre. I sing everything, and that's how I stay relevant because I'm able to sing everything. I'm able to sing my trained voice. I'm able to sing alto in the church choir. I'm able to sing a good jazz tune, R&B, real music, and yeah, I guess that's what I do. I'm giving y'all 210% of Tawana. If I'm having a bad day, you will never know it because I leave everything on the stage. If I'm not feeling well, it does not matter. If you came to hear me sing, I promise you, I'm gonna give it everything I got. I'm gonna sing until you say, "Oh, she's still on stage." Yeah, it's just being on stage is it's somewhat like a sanctuary to me because everything there is a safe place to me. I can just just really just be Tawana on stage. And it's just, I really almost can't describe it in words how I feel when I'm on stage. So when I'm on stage, you're getting all of Tawana. You're not getting the teacher Tawana, because you're not teaching first grade. You're not getting that girl. You're not getting Kathy's child. You're not getting Al's wife. You're getting Tawana, the vocalist, Tawana, the performer. And I just my family, everyone, there's not one person in my family that does not do something. And the way we were raised, either you're gonna sing or you're gonna play an instrument. So it's like half of my family are musicians and the other half of us are vocalists. And I just, it's like they didn't give me a choice. I never wanted to sing as a child. I wanted to be an usher on the usher board because they had hand signals like this and they had uniforms. And I was like, Mama, I want to be an usher. And she was like, if you don't get yourself up there in that choir stand. And I was singing with the grown folks and I wanted to be on the usher board. But when I found my voice, I was like, I can do this.
I protect you from the sadness in your eyes. Give you courage in a world of compromise. Yes, I would if I could. I would teach you all the things.
I can do this, and we started singing locally. My friend Telly Noel, he started doing something called First Fridays. And he was like, Tawana, you should get a band together. And of course, I asked my brothers, and my band was just my brothers and my cousins. And I was like, y'all, Telly is trying to take over the world, and he wants us to do it with him. We did First Friday every Friday for 5 years straight. And then I told him, I was like, man, I know it's somebody else that can sing. Let's find other people who can do this because I'm about to be tired and burnt out. And I started having my children, and I just, I couldn't do it anymore. But that First Friday, that was it for me. That led to so many other venues and who is Tawana Campbell, and it was, and I credited Dale Smith because I didn't know anything but church songs. So my friend Dale Smith and my good friend Nikki Parrish, she was like, Tawana, you need to learn to sing the blues. If you sing the blues, you can sing anything. If you sing Chaka Khan, you can sing anything. And she was right. So Telly Noel, I tell him to this day that he is the person who encouraged me to start this whole band thing. And man, we were rocking out in my early 20s. I'm 45 now, I'm getting too old for this. But yeah, when we first started singing, nobody was doing live music but me, Dale, Nikki Parrish. It was not like it is now. Now everybody got a band, everybody's singing. But when we first started, man, we were it. We were it.
The power of declaring, I am. Are you ready to go from religion to royalty, to step into your God-given authority? Kingdom Mentalities, a book by C. Mark Holloman, gives you 12 power principles to activate your internal dominion. Forward by Dr. Pepe Ramnath, associate of best-selling author, the late Dr. Miles Monroe. Kingdom Mentalities. Change your mind, change your life. Available at Amazon.com.
Independent Music Night will be hosting a Halloween costume party Saturday, October 26th at the Rare Room, downtown Little Rock. Cash prizes for the best costume. 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. $10 tickets, $15 at the door. See you soon.
It does not matter where you are in the world. It does not matter what type of business, large or small. Let us be your one-stop shop. Cook Technology Services. We don't stop working until the job is done.
Hi, my name is Kylie Knox. I'm the owner of Kyle's Creations Cosmetics and the founder of the annual Little Rock Kidpreneur Day. If you want to add a little sparkle to your life, check out one of my custom nail polishes or lip glosses made from all natural ingredients. Visit my Facebook or Instagram page or shop with my website at www.kyliscreations.com, and that's KYLISH and creations with a K.
What do I do? Mainly I play music. I play piano, play music, any instrument. If I can touch it, I understand theory, and if I can get a sound out of it, I'm going to use it as needed. I also, for that, having said that, I've also been in a band or two or three. My goal really in the beginning was just to tell everybody, just to get everybody's attention so I can tell them what a great man Lee Anthony is, straight up. Lee Anthony is the person who, in my opinion, kind of started the whole entertainment industry here as far as it relates to black people. In my opinion, he had a record label that he started in '66 in a record shop. He was the founder of True Soul Records, and you can Google. And also the co-founder of Soul Brothers Record Shop. Everything musically started right here with this dude. Ground Zero, aka Soul Brothers Record Shop. The corner is 16th and High, and it eventually changed to 16th and Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. It's just a lot now, but back then it was a lot. Right, a lot of records, a lot of tapes, a lot of CDs, a lot of lessons, a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of culture, a lot of history. This is Ground Zero. This is it. Oh, Brothers Record Shop. Soul Brothers Record Shop, I can't say enough about it. It was everything I needed to know about life. I learned in that store, and I learned from my father, and I learned from the people who came in that store. We went out, we closed the doors in '98 because he actually got shot in a robbery attempt, and that was when we closed our doors. Since then, the building is no longer there, but it's so much history on that corner, on that block. That would be another documentary in itself, I guarantee you. But just to keep it short and sweet, we learned about everything there is to know about music because we were right there. seeing some knowns, unknowns, you know. I can remember being in the studio as a young child. I can remember 5 dudes on one mic because I saw it, and I saw it. I remember the process. I remember the 8-track reel-to-reels, splicing tapes and cutting them in, the whole 9. We did it all. My brother and I, you know, my twin brother. My dad is the one that encouraged us. And I'm very happy to say that even if he was not my father, he was still would have been my father. Because that was the kind of guy he is. And he always took time for anybody in the neighborhood who wanted to learn something, who wanted to see something. He exposed us to things. That's what he did more than anything. He exposed us. He got an opportunity to air some shows on one of the local stations. And he did his own show called A True Soul Review. And he had these players, it was a few more, but this was really his core. This is his core group of musicians. Most of all his sessions, you know, were done by these gentlemen right here. And there were a few other players in it, you know. And that was in the 70s, you know, maybe even as early as the late 60s. And in those days, alcoholism was that was the thing that you would see in the 70s or the early 80s, you know, before the crack epidemic. So in the 70s, it was the alcoholics. But it was the characters. And as a young child, I would naturally be afraid. But that's when we learned that these are not alcoholics. That's Cowboy. That's Sammy Baker. These are people in your neighborhood. And they love you. And they want the best for you. And they're going to protect you. And they ended up being those people who did just that. They were our protectors. They were our neighbors. They were our everything. I mean, they were my mentors. Can you believe that? They were my mentors because they always encouraged us. This dude right here, Robert Hughes, he's still doing music today. This was a group that I really related to because they were funky, you know, young, had that Prince sound, you know, I was in the Prince. I mean, they had that whole Gap Band sound. He ended up working with Gap Band, matter of fact, and did some traveling and writing and all that good stuff. And they gave us stories, and they made us laugh, you know, and they protected us. Next door was a bootleg house, but nobody ever bothered us. Nobody, you could hear things going on over there. Nobody ever bothered us over here. I think that was a beautiful thing and a beautiful testimony to what the black neighborhood really was, and what we see on TV is not what it was. It wasn't, in my experience, it wasn't what it was. And so growing up for me was very special. And Christmas at Soul Brothers, all those songs, those Temptations records and those old Charles Brown records. I mean, I think I'm more than certain that's what made me love music. It was the Christmas season because of all those songs and the recordings, the sounds, the instruments, the way Charles, the way he could play that piano on Merry Christmas, Baby. I'm thinking about Sleigh Bells by Lord Glenn. That was one of my favorite songs. He just had that Boogie Woogie Santa Claus. The Jackson 5, we used to play that album all year round, the Jackson 5 Christmas album. Like, you know, music. So music has always been a part of our life. We always did music. So I would have been doing music whether I wanted to or not. I was just always around music. I don't know anything else. That's all we ever did. And then when we got older, is we started showing an interest in playing because my dad played the piano, but he didn't really play the piano. Sorry, Dad. He played the piano. He liked those Ray Charles grooves. And he played like the What I Say, and that's in the black keys. And then he played these songs in the white keys. But what he used to do is like he played this tune, and then like so he'd have us play in the white keys. He played that. I'm gonna play these songs in the white key, and then you get on this end, and I want you to solo, and you can do whatever you want to play, but you need to be the white keys. So when we played the white keys, he had this groove going on down there. That's how we used to jam back in the day. That was our first,
attempts at, doing music. And then as time went on, my brother and I, we started getting more and more confident with it. We started doing more. And so when we were about 10 or 11, he put us on the stage for the first time at was Shorter College. And that's the song we played was Ebony and Ivory. I played one end of the piano, and Tony played the other end of the piano. That's what got us into it. My name is Tim Anthony. I'm a proud Arkansas, Little Rock native. One of the greatest places for entertainment on the face of the earth. I said it.
Hi, I'm Andronetta Sanders, a producer at Destiny's Talent Institute of the Arts. You just heard from two legends, Tawana Campbell and Tim Anthony. Isn't it interesting to learn that Tawana's first choice was not to sing, but to be an usher at church? But she grew up in a family where music was a requirement. She and her siblings had to either sing or play an instrument. She later found confidence in her voice and said, I can do this. So she started singing with a band with her brothers at a weekly event called First Fridays, created by her friend Telly Noel. Now, Tawana has made a huge name for herself in singing all over the States. Oh, and let's not forget about Tim Anthony, whose father, Mr. Lee Anthony, founded True Soul Records and co-founded Soul Brother Records. Tim says he learned everything he needed to know about life at Soul Brother Records. He learned from his father, the store, and the people who came in the store. They were like family. The neighborhood where the store was located was everything Tim and his twin brother needed to know about entertainment. Now, Tim is named a celebrity in Central Little Rock, Arkansas. He is also featured in almost all city events. But it doesn't stop there. We have more artists to share their backgrounds before they share their perspectives on the entertainment industry of Central Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm Andronetta Sanders. Thanks for watching.
This is serious? This is serious. We have to be serious, right?
You don't have to. I want you to know.
I
Be
can't.
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, be yourself. You said you can't
This
be
is
serious.
serious.
No, be yourselves.
Don't slouch.
Okay.
My name is Brian Nolan. That's all I know. That's all the information they gave me.